Now that Connor Grubb is behind bars and facing murder, felonious assault, and involuntary manslaughter charges, some people may wonder what comes next.
And we're at the beginning of what could be a very long process. NBC4's Delaney Ruth has been talking to a local attorney. She joins us now on what she learned from his experiences.
Well, Colleen, Carey, I did speak to Sam Szymanski. He's a well-known defense attorney in the Columbus area, and he actually does have experience defending law enforcement officials accused of murder. Szymanski says defending an officer is much like defending anyone else, but there are some unique challenges.
Szymanski says he doesn't know all of the specifics of this case out of Blendon Township, but he did say defending police officers now is much different than it was just 10 or 20 years ago. And a big part of that, especially in this case, is body camera footage.
The most significant change is, of course, video. And as I understand it, this case that happened up at the Kroger is primarily all on video for the whole world to see. So that presents unique challenges for both sides.
In cases involving law enforcement, Szymanski says prosecutors may approach it differently than they would if the defendant was a layperson.
Typically, the government is less likely to be flexible with law enforcement officials, lest they appear to be, currying favor with the cops or easier on cops as opposed to criminals. So from that perspective, it's more difficult.
But just like any other kind of case, Szymanski says defense attorneys will interview witnesses, review the evidence, and try to figure out what exactly the facts show here. Jury selection is also something important to every trial. But Szymanski says the defense might want to look for specific types of jurors here.
I go to trial, I want to get jurors that are obviously pro-police, don't like thieves, understand how difficult it is to make split-second decisions in the heat of the moment.
And with a police officer accused of murder, Szymanski says this would be a big decision for a jury if it goes to trial.
It's a tragic situation. The question is, the grand jury and the prosecutor's office has sought a murder indictment. This was a purposeful killing. And then the question is going to be in most minds, why in the world would a law enforcement official want to kill this lady?
Officer accused in this case, Connor Grubb, he is set to be arraigned tomorrow afternoon at the Franklin County Court of Common Pleas.